I'm Bill Syrios, author of Intimate Conversations for Couples. I'd like to talk about the 3 key ingredients of love. And I put them on a triangle here because I read a book by Robert Sternberg called The Triangle of Love, and he put them on a triangle, and I thought it was a most helpful idea. The first ingredient is intimacy, the second, passion, and the third, commitment. Did you know that over 50% of the world's marriages are still arranged and 90% in India? Well, when a parent or family member or matchmaker bring a man and woman together that don't know each other or don't know each other very well, they've established a commitment, a marriage, whether they like it or not. And they're gonna, I guess, go from there. When my wife and I, Teresa, met, something very different happened, probably more normal in a Western context. I met her in a guitar class in a first semester freshman year. Sat behind her, and the first thing I noticed was her guitar. She had a very similar emblem on her guitar that I had on mine. The second thing I noticed was her body. And here's how our relationship started out, at least from my point of view. As a matter of fact, a couple weeks later I met her in the hallway going from class to class, and the first thing I noticed that time was the second thing I noticed the first time. Yeah, it was her body. Okay, I'm 19 years old at this point, right? What can I say? Now, my relationship with her started out right here. If that's where it would have stayed, it would have been infatuation, all right? And if I would have been stuck in that mode, just like an arranged couple, if they're stuck in commitment, they really have an empty love relationship unless they can develop the other 2 aspects and ingredients of love. Well, as it went on the next semester, I actually had Teresa in another class, and we began to get to know each other. And we met, did some class projects together even, and our time together kind of flourished, and we became friends. And later, more than friends, we became to date. We started dating with each other, and an intimacy began to arise in our relationship. Now, if all we had was intimacy and passion, if this is the 2 axes only in our relationship, we would have had a romantic relationship. Not more than that, if there wasn't any kind of commitment building there. So, all these kinds of ingredients of love, in and of themselves, don't make up the kind of love that we want to begin to build in our primary love relationship. And that's when we have all 3 of them working in concert together, even in sync. And they're all growing towards each other. As they do, we can gain what really is a incredible, rare, and warm experience in the human dimension, and that is a lifelong love affair. So Robert Sternberg said all 3 of these were key to building that kind of relationship. And that's what I want to talk about as we go along. How do you build intimacy? How do you build passion? And how do you build commitment into your relationship?
To find out, discover your love frame in our next video.